The Hliux New Zealand Rural Games brings the country into the centre of Palmerston North at always a crowd favourite, the dog versus sheep battle in the FMG Sheepdog Trials. This is classic New Zealand rural sport with its tension and drama, and this year it was a heartland provincial affair.
This is Vaughan Marfell representing the Wairarapa and his little heading dog there.
Yes, her name is Dove. You'll notice Vaughan's hunt away. Now there he goes. Now he'll use his noise. Now you can immediately see the difference between the two types of dogs. Dove's using her eye, as we say, she gets in closer. Talk is using his noise to put those sheep over. The huntaways are the powerhouses on our New Zealand farms, and so basically speaking exactly that. Dove's the steering wheel and Vaughan's the motor to take those sheep along.
So Dove guides the 6 sheep into the pen for the first run of the day, and Vaughan Marfell with his heading dog Talk setting the pace for the Wairarapa with 98 out of 100 points. Paul Evans from Wanganui with heading dog D and big huntaway Ned making good progress, leading the Romney Crypt Orchid sheep through the Maltese Cross on course to the yarding. D guiding them on the left flank and Ned the huntaway making enough noise to discourage the sheep from breaking out. Just a final hint of persuasion to get the sheep home.
How the heading and the huntaway working together are really very effective, more effective perhaps than either the heading on their own or the huntaway on their own. So you see now D is just quietly going to turn those sheep round, and then I guess Ned will give that little bit of oomph just to push them into the pen for the last bit.
So they've been yarded just over 8 minutes.
Also from Wanganui, Catherine Oliver, unlike her competitors, going with just her heading dog Shy. It's a set course, over the ramp and through the Maltese Cross layout. The judges focusing on the behaviour of the sheep, with the dogs judged on the efficiency and stockmanship of their work. Catherine calmly closes the yarding gate. The job is done. And a job well done with Vaughan Marfell from the Wairarapa taking out the championship with 98 points, with 2.5 points back to runner-up Wanganui's Catherine Oliver and Paul Evans, also from Wanganui, in 3rd place. What are these dogs worth? I mean, what would you put? Could you put a price on them?
Oh, look, I couldn't. I mean, this one here, he's not for sale. I don't know. Yeah, I don't care what anyone offered me. I don't think I'd sell them.
They're wonderful mates, aren't they?
Oh, it's just it's amazing what they do. You know, they can have the hardest day, and you rock up, let them out of the kennel, and they just bound out, ready to go more. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, thanks, Vaughan. Vaughan Marfell, the winner of the FMG Sheepdog Trials. We're out having a go is my morning crew's Nixon Clark. Let's join him now.
Here we are at the Hliux hay stacker. This is where you have to chuck 8 hay stacks onto the back of the ute, and this is the time to beat. This is the champion of the day, so I'm going to be the first Samoan to give this a go. Here we go. Go!
Here we go.
Let's go, Nixon! Up, up, up! Woo! Time, that's not bad. 21:17. Another have a go event at the Hliux Rural Games is the wine barrel racing, and it doesn't look that hard. I reckon if you get down low, you get that barrel in good momentum, I'll nail it. Come on, Nixon. Go. And that's wine barrel racing. That's a lot harder than I thought, but I'm pretty confident I came second. Here we are at another Have a Go event. This is the Russian egg roulette. Basically, there's 6 eggs, 5 are boiled, 1 is raw, and I'm here with Jeremy, who's ready to take me on. Are you ready to give it a crack?
Yep.
He's going to look like an egg-eat after this. Here we go. He's safe. Come on. 3 left. Ah! Good game. Look like an egg yet.
A A surprisingly compelling sport is tree climbing, and the New Zealand Speed Tree Climbing Trans-Tasman Championship was a crowd magnet, providing another chance for the Kiwis to claim bragging rights over their Aussie counterparts. The first of two disciplines was the strategic work climb, matching speed with work-related arbor skills. Aussie captain Barton Allen Hall led from the front. The work climb tests the competitor's ability to move about a tree with just a rope and a harness. Climbers are required to visit 5 workstations throughout the tree to perform a specified task, after which they must ring a bell. The various tasks include using the handsaw, a test of accuracy with a limb toss, pole pruning, limb walking, and culminating in a very precise landing. These guys are professional arboriculturists. They work in trees, and each of these stations simulate tasks that are performed every day when working aloft. The former Australian champion from just outside Melbourne finished his run in under 2 minutes to win the work climb discipline for the Australians.
Well, can he hit the bullseye? Let's have a look. Yeah, that's pretty smooth. Both feet in the middle. I think he'll score maximum points there.
The second discipline, the footlock, a dash into the tree canopy that would prove to be a hotly contested event. Setting the early pace with a fault-free run, Kiwi and current national champion Craig Wilson, who virtually sprinted up the tree in 13.92 seconds.
We have seen a speedy tree climb. Craig Wilson from New Zealand.
It's all about getting a good start with a solid foothold, and former Brazilian, now New Zealander Tiago de Assis Miranda began well but couldn't quite match the pace of his captain.
Around about this, he'll do about 14 locks to get up to the top. We can see that his time is a wee bit slower than Craig's. He's going to hit the bell.
Then it was the Aussies' turn, and climber Jimmy Gigliotti knew he had to break 14 seconds to ring the bell.
They call the man Giggles. He's a bit taller. Those longer levers help. 13.9 seconds is the time to beat. He's going to give it a good nudge. Let's see.
So the New Zealand Speed Climbing Trans-Tasman Championship finished with a team's win for the New Zealanders. And in the individual event, Australian captain Barton Allen Hall betted New Zealand captain Craig Wilson by 2 points into second, with Aussie James Gigliotti third. Well, winner of the tree climbing and a fantastic event is Barton Allen Hall. Barton, from Australia.
Yes.
Are our trees different to what you used to?
A little bit. We get a lot more eucalypts and less exotic European trees. But we still get all of these elms as well. There is a lot of places where you can slip up. Just a rope getting caught on a twig, or the rope ending up in not quite the right spot. Doing well is actually minimising mistakes. That's really the key to tree climbing.
Well, you minimised enough. Congratulations, you're the man.
Cheers, thank you very much.
So attention turned to Nikki Ward-Allen and her world record attempt in the women's 15-metre secured footlock discipline. The task for the 6-time New Zealand champion to get up the rope in under 20.17 seconds. The Eltham arborist pruned just over half a second off the record for a new world record time of 19.55 seconds.
Let's go. One more.
The top 10 shearers in the country proved their elite status. Can they shear a sheep in under 20 seconds? Find out next on the Hliux New Zealand Rural Games.